Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Race fans, please welcome out our moderator and star from PRN, Doug Rice.
Well, good morning. Man, you folks are fired up. Anybody already get some free stuff? All right, that's really important. By the way, I am encouraged to get you to vote. If you have not voted already, make sure you go over here to the polling place and do your solemn duty at Texas Motor Speedway this weekend. And we'll determine how you're going to vote now with this great debate that we have got showing up here. They're backstage. We're trying to keep this civil, but it's not really working very well. So since he is the visitor this weekend here at Texas Motor Speedway, we will welcome from the NHRA, Mr. Robert Hight. Come on out, Robert. I think him and Joey are back there scuffling.
Which side am I on?
He's been prepping for weeks for this. Yeah.
I think I have an unfair advantage in NASCAR country, though. Come on.
Yeah. All right, one more big round of applause for Robert. He's visiting here. Thank you very much. All right, now let's bring out a guy that has knows his way to victory lane here at Texas Motor Speedway. He's a Daytona 500 champion. Let's welcome Joey Logano. Woo! Wow, that's pretty intense. Well, they got nothing but love for you, Joey. All right, is your mic on? I don't think your mic's on. There you go.
How about now? Whoa, there we go. Hey!
All right, this is, they cannot sling mud at each other directly, but they can talk about each other's respective sports. So we're going to start with Robert. Robert.
The real presidential debate does that.
Yeah. Lots. It's more like a mud slide when they're on. But Robert, tell folks why they should be voting for you. Why should Robert get the election here?
Well, isn't racing all about horsepower? Okay, the race car I drive has 10,000 plus horsepower. There actually isn't even a dyno, in existence that could measure the horsepower. And a NASCAR is a little over 700 horsepower. So basically, I have as much horsepower as the first 7 rows out here today. Doesn't that account for something?
Robert, how many runs do you get out of one motor, by the way, just for the record?
Probably only about 7 or 8 runs. The crankshaft is usually junk after that. It's cracked. There's so much cylinder pressure. But another reason I think you guys should vote drag racing is pit stops are pretty important out here in NASCAR, right? And so you've got 10, 15-second pit stops, and they change the tires. They put a little gas in it. They put this goofy-looking little wrench in the back that does some chassis adjustments, and then they go. And sometimes they even forget the jack, right?
Whoa, that's close to home, Joey.
And then Joey, my opponent, is out there swerving around trying to spit that jack out, and. Can you imagine what his competitors would have thought if it would have come out and one of them would have hit it? Well, in drag racing, my crew brings my car back after a run, and in about 45 minutes we have to get back to the starting line. We completely rebuild this thing. We put all 8 rods and pistons come out, put new ones in, cylinder heads get rebuilt, supercharger gets rebuilt, new clutch. And usually my guys can do this in about 30 minutes. So to me, that's a real pit stop. And in NHRA, the fans get to come behind the scenes with the ticket. Every ticket's a pit pass, and watch. They're 10 feet away from my guys, and they're watching my guys work on this thing.
So there you go. All right. Robert Hight's summation of why he should win this election.
Well, the first thing he said is he's got 10,000 horsepower, right? And then the second thing he said, there's not a dyno that can measure it. How do you know you have 10,000 horsepower?
Because we put torque sensors on the drive shaft.
Oh, yeah. Torque sensors. Anyways.
Whatever that is, yeah.
I believe NASCAR racing is great for a lot of different reasons. I think quantity and quality are two different things. We race for 500 miles, not for 3 seconds. So I think the fans are getting one heck of a show. And we're not racing against one other car. We're racing against 40 cars out there. So we got bumping and banging. We got scrapes and scratches and hurt feelings, fighting. I haven't seen a drag racer get in a fight in a long time. And last I checked, fans really like that stuff.
Most of the fights I've seen in NASCAR, they leave their helmets on.
That's pretty good.
I think that's a
To
point
the jack
for Robert,
thing,
by the way.
I tried to be like a drag car with a jack because I thought it'd be like a wheelie bar, but on the side. It don't work that well. You might want to take those off.
Yeah.
That doesn't help my car much.
How long before you realized you had like a fifth wheel?
Yeah. Did you ever feel like a fifth wheel?
Yeah.
It didn't take long until I realized I'm taking some extra parts with me. But to the pit stop part, because I'm just going to play off of what Robert's saying over here. You know, our motors make it a very long time. We may not make it as much horsepower, but we go for a long time. And then we got to turn at the end. So we wear all our tires out, not just the back tires.
Yeah.
The fronts actually do something in our car too. So.
All right, it's no fun if
We
the
got
front
200 around the
tires are
turns.
on the ground. I want to ask the fans one question. There's something that I don't quite understand, and that is fuel mileage. I don't understand that because in the sport that I'm in, we burn a lot of fuel, but the way I look at it is that if you put your foot to the floor and you put enough damn gas in the thing, it'll go faster. His boss is a billionaire, okay? What are they trying to save a few bucks on gas for?
I got a question for you. When you guys are done, you pull your little parachutes out, and ooh, you guys slow down. And then you make this little turn at the end of the drag strip. How fast you going?
Oh, not very fast at that point.
Not very fast.
No.
Yeah.
But
didn't think so.
brakes won't cut it. they won't slow you down. So those parachutes are pretty
But we don't
much
have to slow down.
And you guys have speed limits all over the place. I thought racing is go as fast as you can, all out, and the winner takes all.
Doug?
I kind of feel like Robert has been studying up here, Joey. All right,
Yes.
let's move along here because I think I lost control of this about 5 minutes ago, to be honest. Which one of these respective sports has the better fans? Robert's gone first on the other questions. To you, Joey, defend the NASCAR fan, defend the oval fan. They were out here chanting your name a minute ago.
I don't have to say anything. They can speak for themselves. That's one thing our fans got. They got plenty of passion. And I think you go to each NASCAR race, and we talk about quality and quantity. There's both. That's all I got to say. I don't think I need to speak more to that.
I don't think he's going to leave to go race now. He's just going to stay here and let you folks chant. All right, Robert, tell me why straight line fans are the best.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of a loaded question at a NASCAR race for a drag racer, but I think the ultimate fan is a fan that likes all of motorsports, and that could be IndyCar, NASCAR, and NHRA. And one thing about it, you get a fan to a drag race, they're going to come back, just like you guys come back to the NASCAR races. But I think it's a little different. When you go to a drag races, all of your senses are tested to the max. First, your eyes can't believe what you're seeing. These cars going so fast. And it is loud. It rings your ears. You smell it, especially the nitromethane. It makes your eyes burn. Then you feel the ground shake. And all that I hear around one of these NASCAR races is this annoying buzzing all day long.
Sounds like all your fans are crying all the time.
Probably.
Wow. I thought this wasn't going to get personal.
This has turned out to be a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be.
All right. During this campaign, Joey, your noble opponent here has characterized your sport as unsophisticated, comparing it to a dog chasing its tail.
And?
Yep, you want to respond to that? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think, yeah, we may be chasing each other out there. I thought the chase is what this is all about. That's what we're in right now.
There you go.
We got one heck of a chase going on. And hopefully that AAA car is the lead of that chase after today. That's the plan. I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, we're not chasing our own tails as much as other tail.
Well, there you go. You'll have that in big-time motorsports. Yes, you will. Robert, other people have characterized driving a dragster as putting a brick on the gas pedal and holding it straight. You want to handle that?
Well, if you put a brick on the gas pedal, you wouldn't have a very good reaction time. And in today's NHRA drag racing, it's all about reaction time. So, I definitely would welcome Joey if he would like to drive my car with a brick on the gas pedal. But I got to make sure I'm there because I got to see this. And, when it blows up, I hope he doesn't have that little paper-thin fire suit that he wears. I'll loan him one of my big, thick ones. But we don't even have bricks in our
Sounds
trailers.
like you're making up for something.
But you, in NASCAR, you guys have restrictor plates. Why have a restrictor plate? Just put that brick you're talking about underneath the gas pedal.
Wow. So there you go.
Huh.
All right, we're gonna kind of flip the script here a little bit, and I'll start. Wow.
Oh, how it changes so quick, huh? I mean, he's not even signing them for you.
All right. As I said, we're going to flip the script here. We'll start here with Mr. Logano, kind of changing the tempo here. You have to name one thing that you actually like about drag racing.
I will say I do. I've only been to one drag race because we race a lot more than they do, so I don't get to go to a lot of them. But I did go to Charlotte one time, and I will say the feeling you do get from standing next to these things when they lay the brick on the pedal. It's pretty incredible. I tell you, it's really cool. I got to sit in one and fire it up one time and hit the throttle. It really is pretty incredible to just have that feeling of what it's like. I couldn't imagine the acceleration they have. Down that short little straightaway they got. They get going pretty fast, really quick, it's pretty impressive.
Robert, one thing you like about stock car racing?
Well, I follow NASCAR. I really do like it. Every weekend that we have off, I'm watching it on TV. But I like all the strategies that are played. You know, there's a lot of pit strategies and, you know, tire strategies. And, you know, I've been to a few of their shops. They're highly technical. You know, it's way different than it was back in the 70s and 80s. But I like all forms of motorsports. So NASCAR's a lot of fun to me, and I got to go to the Daytona 500 this year. That was a blast, and I'll be out here today rooting Joey on at the Texas 500.
All right.
We actually like each other, believe it or not. Like, we get along. It's just, it's been kind of fun up here, not.
Here, let me let you toss a couple more T-shirts here, and then we'll go to our next round here. No. Don't anybody break somebody's arm for a T-shirt, okay? We don't need to be calling 911 for that. All right. We're going to get moving into a different phase here. I will give you two things that are similar but not alike, and you will tell me which one that you prefer, okay? And this goes fast. And just chime in. We're not going either way. Just tell me which one you like. Waffles, pancakes. Waffles, pancakes.
I'm with waffles as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the kind of the crunchy part of it.
All right. Water slide roller coasters.
Roller coasters.
I don't know. I kind of like water slides. It's cooler.
All right. Biscuits and gravy, toast and jam.
Yeah. Biscuits and gravy.
Really? I'm a toast and jam guy. I'm for sure that.
All right. We're going to wrap this up now. Thanks. The toast and jam thing hurt you a little bit. I think that
hurt me a little bit.
Yeah, that's going to cost you a couple of bucks.
I got to know my crowd and where I'm at, but I got to stay true to myself.
Yeah. This is a biscuits and gravy crowd.
I know.
Yeah. All right. First of all, thanks for everybody for coming out here. You guys are awesome. We're going to wrap this up now with closing statements from each one of our drivers. Robert, you're on deck first.
All right.
Why should these fans vote for you? One more time.
Well, I want to ask Joey if he works on his own car. You know, he questioned what we do, you know, in less than 4 seconds. I still am involved with my car. I work on it. But I want to know if he works on his car. But I actually know the answer to that because I saw Joey hula hooping in January when we were in Charlotte. And so I really believe once he gets out of that race car, he goes over to his bus and he starts hula hooping. You guys have to see this.
Oh.
Don't be jealous.
I am jealous.
I've got to get a video of this.
I am jealous.
All right.
You know what? I think he should start working on his car, and maybe the number 20 work on his car. That way, next time they have road rage and want to destroy their vehicles, if they work on it, they probably won't want to destroy them. No, seriously, this has been a lot of fun this year, and I want to thank AAA for this, and all the fans especially. You know, we're very fortunate to have AAA behind our racing teams. And they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you fans out there. So thank you, and I'll be out here today rooting Joey on.
That was pretty impressive, Joey. I have a feeling Tony Stewart could not do that, by the way. I'm just thinking.
You know, when you run half the races that we do, it gives you a lot more time to prepare for stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I could tell he has. So I'm surprised your hula hoop skills aren't as good as mine because you don't race as much, but my hips don't lie. And no, in all honesty, I want to thank everyone for coming out. This has been a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be, and I've enjoyed it, and it's been a fun little year. This has been a little campaign that's been going on all year with AAA, and we've had a lot of fun with it, doing a lot of the videos and doing everything. So I appreciate everyone's involvement and coming out here and listening to us up here is a lot of fun. So thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy the race today. I hope to see a AAA car in victory lane, and I think we got the car to do it.
NHRA, Robert Hight, Joey Logano.
Thank you.
Good luck. Go out there and get you a spot at Homestead.